What makes a man, honestly? I mean, you take away all the material stuff, and it's just you sitting there looking at me. What do you have? You have a body and a mind. That's what you have. How would you rate that? What is that mind producing for you in your life? What does your body look like? Can you work hard with it? Can you defend you and your family with it? Are you proud of it? Do you like how it looks in the mirror? Ask the same or similar questions about your mind. That's all you have. Now, before the ego kicks in, it's like, oh, I have this much in the bank, I have this job, my wife looks like this, etc. All those things can be taken away like that. And what do you have left? See, there's nothing wrong with starting at zero, starting again, coming back from failure, the point of no return. Hopefully in your life you don't have to, but the most successful, powerful, influential men that I've met all have horror stories, car wrecks of bad experiences. Because it wasn't their money, it wasn't their wife, it wasn't X, Y, and Z in the material world that pulled them out of that place. It was them. Now you might say, oh well, if they were that strong and they had a mind and a body of a demigod and they were a true man, that would never have happened to them, or they would never have found themselves in that place. Have you ever watched your wife die of cancer? You ever had your house burned down with everything that you owned? Have you ever picked up the bottle and not ever been able to put it down for some reason? Now, I'm not a pessimist at all. I wouldn't consider myself a negative person. In fact, my gift and my curse and my choice by doing what I do I have to think about these things in a complex but oversimplified way. Because it's my goal, my passion, my choice, my God-given gift to get men out of that place. You might be watching this right now. Here's the good news about all of that. Even in the worst times of your life, even in the hardest periods of your life, in fact, if not always in those times. We were saying inside the Daily Freedom Path, adversity introduces a man to himself. How do you feel about that guy? If that's where you are right now. I haven't been to the gym in months. But because I've stockpiled so much abundance in that area of my life, because my standard is so high in that area of my life, just because I haven't been to the gym doesn't mean I haven't done bodyweight workouts, doesn't mean I haven't walked, doesn't mean I haven't done the fucking bare minimum. I was in a cafe the other day, said to a gentleman, you got some fucking guns on you, you had some big fucking arms. People aren't used to getting compliments. He said, thanks brother, fuck so do you. I mean, how often do you train? I said, I haven't trained in months. I'm not encouraging you to do that. I share that with you because as my life, as myself, as a man was truly battle tested, harder than I'd ever thought I'd experience at this point in my life. Guess what went out the window? Training, going to the gym. What are the two things that we have? Body, mind. Because this is what happens with men. This is how low the standard has become to be an average man. I don't go to the gym. I don't train my mind. I don't really do anything apart from go to work, pay the bills, come home, do the bare minimum to keep my kids not hating me, and my wife actually not leaving me. And that's about it. Now, people say I live a fucking crazy life. People say I live on the edge. But if that's all you have, your wife, your kids, a job you don't even like, maybe some money in the bank, maybe the house is in your name. If that's all you have, and apart from doing anything to just maintain it, what happens when something goes wrong? What happens for whatever reason you don't feel like doing that every single fucking day for the rest of your life? What happens when one of the infinite terrible things that could happen to a man happens? How do you deal with it? What do you do? How do you stop things from fucking imploding and just losing everything? What do you do? I say this because most men say to me, oh, well, Dan, I'm doing my best. And I don't take that away from you. I don't say that your life is terrible, or you should be ashamed, or you should be unhappy, or you could probably do more. I could do more. But I know, although fate didn't deal me the best hand last year, if I was not the man I am, I would be dead. Or at least want to have been dead. And I would not wish being tested like that on my worst enemy, but it's a good thing, speaking to you, that you're probably not. As we say inside the Daily Freedom Path, when the storms come, as they always do, what do you do then? Now, you may know, as a street preacher, I do believe in God. Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. I'll talk about that in another video. It will surprise you how much you consider not being an atheist when you were absolutely tested beyond limits. And if you ask God, if you speak to someone, you'll get the answer. Which more often than not is why we don't. And I said to God, why? Why me? Why am I being tested like this? Why is this so hard? What's going to happen? I was pushed at that point that hard where I said, fucking prove to me, show me that you're there, show me this is happening for some kind of reason. And within a second, my phone rang. And he said to me what I'm going to tell you right now. He said, you've never prayed harder, you've never believed more, you've never truly tried as hard as you are now to live for understanding's sake, more Christ-like, not doing bad shit, not cutting corners, not opening the fridge and I feel like eating that, so I'll eat that. I feel like doing this, so I'll do this. This is what I should do, but I fucking feel like doing this because I can't control my emotions. And most importantly, he said to me, when things are good, and they will be, I want you to reach out to me. I want you to believe the same way that you are now. Now, I truly believe you should build your own relationship with God, but that's not what this video is about. I don't want you to train like you're doing an 8-week challenge at the gym. I don't want you to try and improve your family like you're on the brink of losing it. I don't want you to listen and take notes to my videos and try and apply this advice that I fucking give you for free. I want you to do all those things and more. When things are good as well as bad, when they're comfortable. That's the secret. You do things out of inspiration or desperation. The amount of men that reach out to me out of desperation and I have to get them to flick the switch to inspiration, not easy. It's why you need to do it all the fucking time. It's 52 weeks in a year, 8-week challenge at the gym. Get the fuck out of here. Imagine training so hard and so consistently, even in one of the worst years of your life. That's more than most people. If people actually compliment you on how you look. But deep down inside, like I said, I knew that I didn't go. I said that I didn't go, not like I used to, not like I should. In fact, it probably would have helped me. Same way I say that, I know you fucking know what you should be doing. You fucking know what you're not doing. And don't comment on my videos. Oh, if you're a man of God, why do you say fuck? How about you shut the fuck up? And you put that attention and that focus and that fucking blame on the man in the motherfucking mirror. Because that's what you need. I've changed thousands of lives. I've improved thousands. In this very video, I'll do the same. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, I can't afford to work with you, Dan. I'm not asking you to. Most of you wouldn't last a week. What I am asking you to do is get out a fucking piece of pen and paper, if that's not breaking your budget, and write down body, mind, wealth, health. And write down where you're at, honestly. I'm fat. I eat shit. I don't like how I look. I don't think my wife's attractive. Like, just fucking write that shit down. I dare you. Like I said, doesn't matter if you're starting at zero. Doesn't matter if you're starting in the pit. Where else are you going to start? You write down where you want to go. None of this bullshit, oh, I want to lose 5 kilos. I wouldn't mind having 2 weeks off at the end of it. Something that inspires you. We don't need to listen to me. I spoke to a client we hadn't worked in 2 years, a brother in the DFP. He said, Dan, Merry fucking Christmas. Well, he probably didn't say that, but I threw fucking in there. I said, how are you, mate? Good to hear from you. He said, life is fantastic, the best it's ever been. I said, that's good, mate. That adds value to my life. So I know I was a part of that change. What's the difference between him and you? Or some of you? When he came across the street preacher, he didn't say, yeah, next year, I reckon this guy can help me. I mean, I know he can help me now, but next year, I'm ready for him to help me. Next year, although he's laid out everything, I'll do it when I'm ready. Although shit is so fucking bad right now, I'm scrolling through the internet to find anything to inspire me or change my mindset or give me a guide. I'm not talking to God, because I'm not believing in that. What the fuck do you believe in? What are you doing here? Like I said, if shit is fucked, spend half the time you spend planning on a Friday night or a fucking Christmas barbecue. Or you go to sugar in the morning, beer at night, television, sedatives, and God knows fucking what else to get through your same shit, different day existence. Instead of planning that so much, you just plan the fucking life that you actually want. And you're gonna have good years and you're gonna have bad years. Even if you're me, even if you're a man that has exactly what you want, you're gonna have some bad ones. And if you don't train and you don't prepare and you don't build yourself in those 4 areas of your life, body, mind, wealth, and health, you know what your wife is thinking right now? Maybe she's planning on cheating. Maybe she already is. Maybe she doesn't even like you, but she stays because you look after the kids and her life isn't that bad. Does that sound good? Now, I'm not saying that's the case. But if you looked at those 4 areas of your life, I dare say that, there's a lot of unknown variables there. And what does that create? Fear, insecurity, scarcity. And it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. This video was designed to inspire you, not to give you fear. New year, new me, get the fuck out of here. Start where you are with what you have. Do what you can with that. That's all you can do. That's all you'll ever be able to do. And unless you shut the fuck up and do that, you'll be exactly where you are now, if not worse. Because if you're not trying to get better, what are your options? About the same or worse? How's that working out for you? I'm Dan Fitz, a street preacher. Godspeed. God bless.